come here. Only because I'm a huge Blue Jays fan. Just saying. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Shorty. You might have seen me, you might have heard me, you might have heard of me. Some call me Orca, but you might have to have a radio for that. So anyways, I'm from Prince Rupert, British Columbia. Hello. If you don't know where that is on the map, I'll give you a little geography class here. Let's imagine British Columbia. It kind of goes like this, right? There's a little island down here. It's called Vancouver Island. Gosh, geography people. So above Vancouver Island is another island. That is called Haida Gwaii. Haida Gwaii is from the Haida Nation, West Coast, British Columbia. If you drew a line across from Haida Gwaii, also Queen Charlotte Islands, if anybody doesn't know. If you drew a line, you're going to get to an island. It's called Cain Island, or in Sim Channel, Hain. So, Cain Island is an island. It's called Prince Rupert, Port of Prince Rupert. If you haven't heard it, you should. Why? Because if your grandparents invested in Vancouver Island 50 years ago, they would have been smart individuals, because look at Vancouver now. What is it? It's an import, export, international port. That's what made Vancouver. Now, in 1912, the Titanic went down. Anybody remember that? Probably not. We weren't alive. But Charles Hayes died on that Titanic. Why is he significant? Well, he's got a mountain, Prince Rupert, and a school, and a bridge, and a roundabout, and things like that. Why is Charles Hayes important? Anybody? He had the investment for Prince Rupert to be an international import-export port. Now, I'd like to pleasantly tell you, for an update, Prince Rupert is currently, and now, for the last couple of years, now an international import-export port. It is now your new next investment to West Coast. Why? Because it's supposed to be Vancouver. Why? Because it's gorgeous. Third deepest harbor in the world. Only reason why I'm telling you this is because the communities, Kitkatla, Metlakatla, Kipsakutla, all those other places, they kept their bloodline alive. They were not eradicated. This flag is a representation of the possibility that Canada could be united again. The lady that made this has her degree. She lives in Terrace. She went through the chain of command. She is going to Senate. She's recommending this. I wear this with pride. I wear this knowing that the Simshan, the Nishka, and the Haida are hearing me. That the West Coast can wake up. Because I'm in Toronto. We're still here. We might have had 74,000 trucks coming out of Thunder Bay. And you might have saw some partying in Ottawa. Things like that. Now I want to tell you one thing, a few things I want to make clear. In those videos you saw, how many big burly truckers were in those parties? None. It's not a party. In those videos you saw in Ottawa, look at those license plates. Media won't show you why, because it's all Ontario, Quebec plates. I want to tell you this war ain't over. I want to tell you that the government, I gotta be careful when I swear, I'm a sailor, sorry, constantly have that, you know, I talk like a sailor, but I want to tell you, we came with the best of intentions, those trucks. I'm in a Dodge Caliber, not in a truck. I rotated, I circled that convoy in Alberta, BC, even somewhere in the flatlands, until the head of the snake was in one city and the ass end was in a whole other city. It wasn't until Thunder Bay they finally got a number. Oh, they hacked the Zella chats, they hacked anything. GoFundMe went up to 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, 10 million. Why? You're scared, Justin. You scared about a bunch of men? I'm going to talk to you about a biblical sin, because I'm not a biblical person. I was told in this journey it's going to be a spiritual journey. You're going to find your warrior inside you. Now I'm going to tell you why. For hundreds of years they to sleep. And after thousands of years, they're going to wake up. And when they wake up, they're going to make warriors. Now, this is a fault that the government did. What's the fault? They thought it was the natives were going to be the warriors. So what they do, they eradicated them. They had Catholic schools and residential schools, so they couldn't speak. They beat them, they raped them, they did shitty things. I want to tell you, when I left on this journey, 7,000 dead babies were found in 20 schools. I want you to count 20 schools around us right now in Toronto. I bet you won't get to 7,000 kids. Now, in my journey as I stand right now, do you know what number we're at now? 9,000 dead babies. 9,000. We still have 100 more schools to look at. Aren't you angry? If you had that many dead babies in Toronto, would there be more people? Would your bloodline be like, fuck that? Now, a few things before I go, because he wants my dick. I see it in his eyes. A few things at Metcalfe and Slater. If you would have saw me in Metcalfe and Slater in Ottawa, hence the sign, we had a fire. I came across this fire when there was sugar and diesel in my car, because I could not keep myself warm. I held that fire for 3 days and 2 nights. Why? Simple principle. In Maslow's hierarchy of needs, safety, security comes first. First, not second. Love and comfort, that comes next. Shelter, that comes next. Safety, security is important. That fire chief shook my hand and said, call me if you need it. You're right. If I'm in trouble, I'm a sub-lieutenant in the Navy, a qualified lieutenant in the Navy. I'm also a nurse for 15 years. I'm a mom of 2 boys. My oldest is 12. He's Asperger's, very intelligent, socially difficult. My second son, he's 9 years old. He's half deaf, so you saw me sign once in a while. Only because communication is key. Now, in those 3 days and 2 nights, I was raided by cops 16 times. I had one rule. When I say there's infiltration in my fire, I'm going to say one thing. What you're going to do is make a big circle. And my friends would know to do that. My foes will stay in the middle. For that reason, in that moment, a big circle such as this, you could have 10 cops on me. I'm only one girl and one fire. I want you to do that with your own fire, your own bloodline, your own lifeline. I want Toronto to wake up. I want Ontario, wake them up. This has been a journey of my lifetime, and it's a spiritual one. If you don't find the spirit in you, you're dead. If you're not prepared, you're dead. And if you don't wake up, your bloodline will soon be dead. Now, I love you. God bless. Make sure that we do this calm, collectively. Make sure Toronto knows that we love each other. If you need medical assistance, I do have shit in my backpack. Blood pressure cuff, stethoscope, first aid kit. Need something, come see me. You want a hug? Come see me. If you want to go to Montreal next weekend, us ladies are going to have a fashion show, and you'll see a Metcalfe and Slater sign, and we're going to have a pop-up fashion show in Montreal next weekend. The following weekend, the 9th, the 8th and 9th, we're going to Ottawa, and we're going to have an Easter egg hunt for these children. And we're going to show these children it's safe to walk around these police officers. It's safe to ask a friend, can I have a hug? It's going to be safe again to walk next door when you're scared. I can't ask my neighbor for sugar no more. Why? COVID ain't real. 2015, it was purchased. If you want more, check your sources. That being said, I want to give much love to British Columbia. That third wave that's coming is fucking coming. And those bikers are working on those bikes. Those